Danielle Kent, and I am a lead consultant for Jamberry Nails, and my sponsor is Esther. I started Jamberry on June 19th, and I came about it in an odd way. Not odd. My friend Esther decided that she was going to sell Jamberry, and so thanks to her, I was briefly introduced to it, and I was very busy. I have 3 children under the age of 6, and so life is very busy all the time, and so I hadn't really given it much thought. And then another friend had a party, and I said, maybe I should ask Esther about that. And so she sent me a sample, and I watched the video of how to put them on, and I put them on, and I went ahead and I planted my vegetable garden and cultivated by hand, and I also laid 6 bags of mulch and bake and wash dishes and all those fun things too. But basically I was shocked because I had never seen anything like that. The way that the Jamberry Nails wraps hold up was remarkable. And we were just getting to a point, my family and I were just getting to a point where we were comfortable. My husband had been laid off for 2 years. He's a union electrician, and I had some pretty serious medical issues that made it so I wasn't able to work. And now those things are resolved. My husband was back to work after 2.5 years. He was back to work at the end of April, and so June 19th rolls around, and I had asked Esther a few different questions about the company. And I wasn't asking about hosting. I said, these nails are something else. And I had talked to Esther briefly about what Jamberry was doing for her, and I wanted in. And so I went whole hog. I talked to my husband, and he thought something was wrong. And I said, no, I wanted to take $100 of our savings, which we didn't really have much of, and try a business. And I ordered my kit, and I ordered my cards, and it's been nonstop ever since. It's been absolutely crazy pants. I say it all the time, and it's so true because it's something that is so catching and so, talk about viral. The nails are awesome. These are Lover's Bouquet, and they're one of my favorites, and they're leaving us at the end of the month, but I was glad I got a chance to get them. But back to why Jamberry has been an awesome opportunity for me. I am rather a homebody. I am a little introverted. And after 6 years of not working, it was hard for me to kind of think about those things. And so I started out and I did my launch party, and it was phenomenal. I couldn't believe it. It was such a bug, and everybody that tried them loved them, and they couldn't believe it. And so the more nails I could get done with my Jamberry nails, the better. And I ended up closing my launch party at over $500, and I was reeling. I was so excited. And so I've had that kind of energy since I started. And I went right from a consultant to, I skipped advanced consultant, and I went to a senior consultant. And my first month commission check wasn't very big, but I slowly started to make more weekly. And 3 weeks in a row, I made enough to make a car payment. 3 weeks in a row, I made enough to make a car payment. And then last week, actually the beginning of this week, we found out my husband was laid off. His job that he had been working on had finished, and so he was laid off again. And I told him, honey, I think we're going to be okay. I've got this. I had been promoted to lead consultant, and I have 2 recruits working under me, and I currently have several ladies that are in the process of joining and finding out more about Jamberry. And I know the sky's the limit. I didn't shoot high enough last month on my goals. I shot for lead consultant, and I personally made enough to earn lead consultant. And then if I had added in my 2 girls, I was like $11 and one recruit away from becoming a senior lead consultant in less than 2 months. And so I'm striving this month. I am almost a lead consultant again, and I've gotten almost to my senior lead consultant, hopefully before the end of the month. And I've started my August off super hot. I had a $500, well, actually, a party close over $500 with one of my good friends. She was a girl from high school, and she and I got to reconnect, and what a cool way to do things. And I'm having a blast. I have sold a crazy amount of Jamberry nails already this month and introduced them to so many new people. And it's branching me out. I'm reaching out and I'm thinking out of the box. I'm going out of my comfort zone. And I've got so much confidence and motivation and just joy and excitement. One of my goals is to go in October to Fayetteville, North Carolina for our regional conference. And I know I'm going to make it because I've got an incredible group of ladies and an incredible product to sell, and my fabulous family, of course, that's helping support me through this also. And I feel that we're going to be all right. I've got something that is going to more than get us through. We are going to thrive, and we are going to succeed, and our team is going to be phenomenal. So thank you, Jamberry Rockets, and thank you all the recruits for listening to this. And I hope you take a chance, because if I hadn't done this, I totally would have regretted it. Thanks.